and it is morning time. I'm making some French toast in my van. Yes, you heard that right. I am in another video I was telling you that I decided to use that little fan. It was inside there, and this guy, that guy there, this guy is an air purifier. That one was hanging right here, and the air was blowing out into the small vent crack there, and but it was still pretty freaking hot, so I decided it could have been much better temperature wise, but unfortunately I have this piece of plywood and then that other one bolted together, and they're holding the heater, the Olympian Wave 3, and there's about 2-inch crack of window in the front seat, but there's a little barrier, little protector, privacy thing. You see that gray thing there? Yeah, that's covered on both sides of the window, and then there's that curtain also on top, and then there's like 2 inches also cracked inside, in between there. So the air is kind of like the only air that is truly flowing freely is right there. You see that the end of there on both sides of the window. So it's restricting a lot from the upper side on both sides, so the air is not coming in freely. So this little guy is one of those Arctic, what are they called? Arctic air, and you can put water in them, and it works well, like an air conditioner sort of. I haven't tried it yet, but I don't think that thing consumes a lot of energy either, but I know this one does not, because I tried it all night long and it was on, and it showed 12.8 volts, and I woke up and it was still at 12.8 volts, so that's really freaking good. And right now we're trying to get it up to 13.5 or 6, and it's kind of cloudy outside, and I've also got the cooler freezer working right now, and so that's good. So what I'm going to do, and the point of this discussion is that of this fan is because at nighttime I have to turn off, once it starts getting dark, I got to turn off the freezer and then make sure I have enough power to run my electric blanket. But it seems like now that I'm getting a little more comfortable running my well, not that I got sorry, I got to flip my I have to flip my my French toast here. Damn it, I hope I didn't burn it. Hold on, you guys, I'm trying to work with one hand here. There we go. Oh yeah, that's nice. Look at that. Well, so much for that. Fuck. And oh, that's gonna be really freaking good. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And yeah. Oh, that's gonna look real. That's gonna take. Then I've got cinnamon, and see, this is the problem with this heater here. I gotta constantly move it to open this door, but it's all right, not too bad. See, I've got honey, and let me see. I got some honey, and I've got some cinnamon. I gotta buy a huge bottle of cinnamon from Walmart somewhere, because they said that, and these are my vitamins I gotta take, my B12. I love these, by the way. These work really, really good. Nature's Choice, Nature's Truth, B12. Get them at Vaughn's, 2 for $18 with tax. And what else I gotta take? There's another one that I take, this kava thing. I may stop taking this, I'm not sure. I'll take one right now. I kind of wake up with somewhat like panic attacks a little bit. Not very big, strong, but they're there, and they're kind of annoying. And I'm gonna leave this running a little more. It's on low. What I do is I've been refilling. See, like right now I felt that little paranoia thing. Not because of the fire or anything, just for no freaking reason. Just out of nowhere they come out. These paranoia feelings. And I'm trying to put it on low so I can continue. Yeah, these paranoia feelings come out of nowhere. What was I saying? Yeah, these little container bottles. I refill them. I gotta switch them though to a new brand. I think they're called Propane King, I think, because these are not meant to be refilled, and they can, well, explode. But I think they'll explode if you fill them up to the max. And I did not do that this time. I was doing it, but when I found out that you cannot refill them, you know, you might get away with it a couple times, but some people use them like every single, you know, time. So eventually I'm gonna have to break down and buy the ones that you can refill. So anyways, back to this fan. Yeah, it's nice and toasty right now. It's very nice actually. And I still have a little tiny crack, opened in the back. And sun is sort of starting to break out from the clouds a little bit. So I gotta rig something up for this little fan. And because I like this fan, it really blows pretty good. And so what I'm gonna do is either cut like little tiny holes on top of each corner somewhere so that I can put some kind of a wire hook and then mount it up here so that the fresh air from over there will come in really nice, flowing into the entire ceiling and then going down. And that's the good thing, because the heat rises, okay? And every time I'm in the bed, I notice that I'm comfortable like right here where I'm at, okay? But once I get in the bed, you can definitely feel, because look at there's only like maybe what, 1, 2.5 feet, maybe 3 feet of distance, you know? So you lay here and then you only have now 2 feet of distance or less from the ceiling, so all the heat is up here. So, you know, maybe that's why I'm getting these weird headaches or stuffiness, not headaches, just stuffy head, and not headaches. And I said, once I put this fan up there, then I think I should be really well, because it's going to blow the air down and circulate it better with fresh air. So that's what I'm going to try tonight. But I got to get this battery all the way up charged, because yesterday was pretty bad. Hopefully when I get to courtside, I can find a repair guy to look at it, and because this is a big battery, it's a lithium iron 280 amp hour, and it's supposed to do really, really well. So I should be getting more. I believe I should be getting more power out of it. So what I'm going to do right now is my cinnamon rolls are done. So yeah, there we go. I say it was starting to caramelize, to burn the ghee butter, and boy, that looks good, doesn't it? So now I just got to put my cinnamon and honey on top, and with my coffee. Yes. So yeah, for those of you new here watching this, I was living in an apartment, and I had to leave in October. So I've been in this van since October, November, and now December. So going on 2.5 months now. and I had to leave because I could not pay the rent. I couldn't afford it, and so I moved into this van. Fuck, that's good. I have been I had been living in the van before that. I was in the apartment for a year and a half, and I had been living in the van before that, and I was also living down in Baja, Ensenada, Rosarito, Tijuana. But I was supposed to try to find work, and I did try to find work to pay this apartment. It was a program I was in with PATH, and unfortunately I had too many emotional issues going on because of my past. The last job I had, I was getting flashbacks, and from when I was a cashier in Los Angeles when I was 24 years old. And it's a long story, but I was pursuing a heavy metal music career, and I had really, really, really long hair, and these flashbacks came like an actual light. It was really, really traumatizing. Anyways, it's a long story. So I couldn't pay the rent, and I had to leave the apartment. So now I am on a waiting list, and I don't know if they're gonna call me or not. But I'm gonna give it a few more months. But I am also looking for a trailer. I have about $2,500 saved, and I might have another $600 by January, and I might even have another $1,500 added to that because I applied for some extra supplemental, okay, and I'm on disability income, permanent, and I applied for some supplemental. I said, if I can't work, well, might as well apply for some supplemental, okay? But they haven't replied to me. I'm hoping that they'll reply by January, because they said it would take like 3 months, and it's already been. I applied in November. No, I'm sorry. September, yeah, September, October, November, yeah, somewhere in September or October, I don't remember exactly. Maybe it was the end of October, I don't remember, or towards somewhere along October, and but I'm estimating that they will reply by January, and they said that they will retro pay from the time I applied, so that means I'll get a decent chunk, and that will definitely help with the purchase of a nice trailer, and hopefully with that things will get better. Maybe I shouldn't say hopefully, they should get better. Things will get better once I get into that trailer, because I'll be able to stand up, I'll be able to move around, I'll be able to have my amps, my drums, my keyboards, and my computer desk, my workstation, all those wonderful toys that I enjoy to keep me busy and active, and will be established, and I think by then, if I do have the trailer and all that, I may not even take the apartment. I'm not sure yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to see if they call me from those waiting lists and they offer me an apartment with subsidized rent, meaning you pay, I think, 30%. It's not Section 8. It's a different kind of program. What I think I'll do is I'm putting the camera here on the stand. What I think I'll do is, if I do get the trailer, because I am looking for one actively and currently, let's say I do find one, and let's say they call me in January and they say, hey Damien, we got you an apartment with this, but you gotta go talk to these people this in this program, blah 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 blah. And what I will do is I will still keep the trailer, but what I will do is look at the apartment first, because the last apartment that I was in, and I'm not going to say no to it if they do uh, um, tell me it's in the same area. I'm trying to make my. I forgot I had my the fuck is this called, man? Sorry. French toast. The last apartment that I was in, it was in where I had to leave. It was in downtown San Diego, and it was a pretty rough area, I'll tell you that. And the problem with that is that well, it was hard to get out of there, and I mean, because you have to watch your back every freaking time, because there's so many homeless there, and there's so many dudes that are fucking, tweaked out, and I don't care if you're getting high, I really don't, but goddamn, don't make it bad for everybody else, if you're gonna be fucking yelling at the sky, or being aggressive and violent, like I saw many times out there, these dudes are just fucking in the middle of the fucking street with incoming cars, just totally fucking whacked, man. And that's not healthy for people living there, okay? It's stressful. It's very, very stressful, and I experienced that a lot. So it was very depressing, very stressful, because as soon as you walked out that door, I had to look to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left again, and then decide which one was the least, which one was the safest way to go. Because there would be people hanging in little groups, or I knew the whole fucking neighborhood, okay? And so you have to, and sometimes they got fucking dogs, or they're without a leash, or just fucking, or you can't even go through the fucking sidewalk because there's so many of them just hanging out there in a little ball. And I know what they're doing, because I've seen it. They're smoking meth. I've seen it right on the fucking sidewalk, and they block the fucking sidewalk, and not a care in the fucking world for other people. Kids were passing by there with their moms and stuff, Like, come on, dudes, get your fucking head, man. If you're gonna fucking party, have some fucking courtesy, some respect for others, It's not just about your fucking ass, If you want to party, fine. But fuck, man. They're out there. I'm not kidding you. They're fucking lighting up with the pipe, man. Right there in the fucking sidewalk, and nobody, everybody can see them. Like, what the fuck is that, man? At least keep it fucking low, fuck. Or if a kid or a mom's passing by with her kid, don't fucking sit there and fucking smoke, man. What the fuck is that, I'd have slapped, man, I wish I could, man. At least fucking put it down, or turn around or something, fuck. Don't just sit there and the fucking kid and the mom are passing by, Use your fucking brain, man. Fucking idiots. Anyways, now I'm getting excited. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, if they call me from one of these apartments, I gotta look at it first and see where it's at. I gotta see, because if it's gonna be in another fucking shithole or worse, then why even fucking go there when I'm gonna have a trailer and a van, and I can go anywhere the fuck I want? Well, that's the idea, right? Okay. It's not as easy as you think that you can just go anywhere. But hopefully it'll work out. I'm new to all this. I'm totally new. I'm going to quartzsite hopefully today, and try to set my mind free and try to look at other living opportunities, other life opportunities, other sites, um, things like that. And even though I am hesitant to go because it's a desert, they say that there's not um, active uh, uh, scorpions and rattlesnakes right now because it's supposed to be cold. Well, I don't know. Some people say they have seen them. Some people say they have not seen them, and since they've been there so many times, other people have, others have not. But I'm terrified. I mean, good God, just imagine. One day, you're climbing on your bed and you see one on your fucking, on top of your toilet paper, let's say. Fuck, man. It's scary. Or they bite my dog. you know so I'm going to take my chances, and and just be very careful how I do it. That's why I mentioned the cinnamon, because someone said cover the floor with cinnamon, like the entrance of your doorways also, and wherever you can, even your engine maybe. I think your tires, just precaution, that's all. you know so we'll see what happens. All right, you guys, well, I thank you for watching, and I really would love it if you guys would please help to at least hit the like. You don't have to subscribe. It'd be nice if you can subscribe, you can follow me, but it takes a lot of fucking energy to do these videos. And also, god damn, YouTube wants you to have all of these fucking prerequisites to even begin seeing a penny. You gotta have, like, what, 1,000 hours, I think? No, 1,000 subscribers, and then I forget how many fucking thousands of hours watched of the videos just to start seeing a fucking penny. God damn, man, they make a shitload of money too. So, if you hit the like, it helps me. And if you subscribe, well, even better. You don't even have to follow. I mean, just hit like and hit subscribe, and there's an option there to watch everything, or watch highlights, or watch I forget what the other one is, unsubscribe. So you don't want to do the unsubscribe. So yeah, so if you would help me out, that would be freaking fantastic, man, because it is going to be a challenge, to make more money and traveling. I gotta drink my coffee and my cinnamon roll, my French toast, you guys. See. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.